In this video, I'm going to replace these old can lights with flat LED recessed lights. Unlike this video I did before, I do not have access to the attic. So everything will be done down below in this room. The tools I'm going to use today is a wire stripper, a wire snipper, a big one, and a power drill, and a hole saw, which is same size as the paper template that came with the LED light. This is just a regular construction plywood, and I cut a hole using the hole saw. I need this because I'm making a hole that is already there bigger. If I were to make a hole on a new surface, the hole saw will do its thing, so I wouldn't really need this. In the other video, I showed you how to use this template with the clamps, but this time I'm going to show you how to do it without any clamps, because I know not everyone has a big clamp that I used in the other video. If you want to see how I use template with clamps, please refer to the other video that I shared link to here and in the description. If you don't want to spend a lot of time cleaning up the drywall dust, make sure to use this dust bowl. It is quite flexible, and when you drill the hole, all the dust from the ceiling will end up in this bowl. Before we move on to the actual work, let me show you what I'm going to do. This is the can light. As you see here, the rails are always nailed to ceiling joists. And to install my new LED lights, I need to remove as many stuff as I can. What I'm going to do is remove everything that I can first, then cut this frame in half and remove it in pieces. Then I have to bend these fingers to detach the frame from the rails. I'll leave the rails there since they are nailed into joists. Before I do anything, I will turn off the power from the breaker panel. I'll remove the light bulb first, and then pull out this baffle. Squeeze the handle, then completely remove it. I'll cut the wire because I know I'm not going to use this anymore. There are a few screws for the casing. You just need to unscrew and pull it down to remove it. I have to remove this frame through this small hole. So like I showed you before, I will cut the frame in half. First, I have to push it up so my snipper can fit in. It's important to find its weak spot so you can make things a little easier for yourself. After cutting it in half, I just need to disconnect the frame from the rail. This is the tricky part. It could be easier if I had a lot of headroom so I can just push it hard enough to get it loose, but I don't. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. It's not easy, and sometimes it gets really tricky. But once you get hang of it, it gets easier a little. As I showed you before, these fingers grab onto the railing. I just need to bend these so I can remove the frame. Here you can see how I'm using the wire that I got from the light itself and trying to bend the fingers. If you can see where the fingers are, it is easy. But if you can't, you just need to use your hand to find where they are. Removing the railing and the frame was a lot easier in the attic because I could just remove the entire thing without much hassle. But without access to attic, I'll have to do everything through this small hole. I got lucky with this one. Just came off. Then this one was a little tricky. As you can see, I tried and tried and tried a little more, and eventually I was able to get it out. Because I had to do this 6 times, I got faster at it. Here is the result. So satisfying to see them all removed. Now I just need to make these holes bigger so my LED light can fit. This is where the template comes in. If you do not have any clamps, what you need to do is have 4 screws screwed into the template with the end of screws sticking out just a little, so the template has something to grab onto the ceiling with. This will stop the template from spinning with your drill head, which might mess up your ceiling or even worse, end up hurting yourself. If you're doing this yourself, whatever you do, make sure you feel comfortable and you are doing it safe. You can, as you can see, screw the template to the ceiling. This will make things a lot easier and safer. But just keep in mind that you will end up with these 2 holes. You just need to cover it with drywall mud. Now all the hard parts are done. The wiring is pretty easy if you have done it before. Black goes with black, white goes with white, and the bare copper goes with green. Black is usually hot wire, white is neutral, green is ground. If you want more explanation about this, please watch this video. I explain how each wire works with some easy to understand diagrams. I am prepping wires to connect to my push-in connectors in my new junction box from LED lights. You can see how I have 2 wires. One is coming from either a light switch or another light that is connected to the light switch, and the other wire is going into the next light. This is a push-in connector. This is pretty easy to use. You can just push in your wire and it's going to stay in there. If you want to disconnect the wire, twist the wire a couple times, then you can just pull it out. I finished my first wire and now I'm moving on to the second. Just remember, black goes black, white goes white, bare copper goes to green. This one is the last light in the chain, so there is only 1 wire with no wire going out from it. I'll choose the color that I want, then connect the light to the junction box. And this is pretty easy. I'm getting very close. Okay, so I'm finally done. Let's turn on the power and see the result. So much brighter. I like it a lot. This is it for the video. I hope this video gave you some ideas if you were meaning to do something like this. And if you decide to do it yourself, please make sure you do it safely. Thank you for watching. And if you like this video, please hit the subscribe button, give it a thumbs up, and leave a comment. It will help grow this channel a lot. Thank you so much, and I'll see you next time. Bye!